What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Counterbalance Solutions, where we're even in the playing field. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. But if you're not, welcome back. Okay? So y'all, I know, again, long time no see. Y'all, I just been going through so much. I really feel like God has really just been having me focus on things He wants me to focus on. So it's just been so crazy between the business, family, the whole situation with the sickness. Y'all know how it is. It's just so much going on. So yeah, but I want to come today because y'all, I ain't forgetting about y'all. Y'all my homies, okay? We rocking in this together. I told y'all from jump, we in this together. I have not forgot y'all. Now, I was going to be trying to make 1 or 2 videos like a week or every other week, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like right now, I just don't have the time to really be able to put that energy in. And I really, when I do make my videos, I really be trying to make sure that I give y'all as much information as I can possibly give you guys. So I don't like to just rush and put something out to put something out. That's just not who I am. I rather make sure that you guys are getting really good content that can actually help your business in the long run. So I'm sorry it does take a minute, but yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know, like, for sure I'm gonna put out at least 1 video a month. That way, you know what I'm saying, I got all the info. And what I'm probably going to do is actually make those comprehensive videos. That way maybe it can have a few things in it. Or maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 here or there. Which PS, y'all, like I said, it's been busy, y'all. Your girl got engaged. Yes. When I say it has been busy, crazy, y'all, like, it's been busy, crazy. And we are so blessed over here. So I just wanted to, come today because your girl feeling good, got some extra time, and I definitely wanted to make this video for you guys because Keepa, if you read the video, you already know what time it is. It's time to dig into Keepa. So let's jump right in. Come on, girl, jump uphill. Nah, y'all, for real. So Keepa, what is Keepa? First off, Keepa is a system that basically gives you an average bestseller ranking. So for instance, when you use the Amazon app and you scan for ad products, you will get a bestseller ranking. But what a lot of people don't know, you guys, is that that bestseller ranking is just for at that moment. So if that thing sold a year ago and you looked at it yesterday and it didn't sell since last year, it'll show that bestseller ranking on Amazon. But let's say if it sells that next day and you go look at that next day, the bestseller ranking will literally come all the way back down to 1. So it is extremely important that you have a system like Keepa, because what Keepa does is Keepa actually goes over a course of time. So you can actually look back 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, really as long as the product has been available, and actually see how it's been selling, how many it sells, who sells it, and all that information. So layman's terms, Keepa basically gives you the average bestseller ranking for products. Now, with this being said, I do want you to know Keepa is not the only one out here. Now, it is the one I choose to use. I choose to use them because it's simple, it's easy, it's cheap, and they have a lot of products on there that are normally in the system, because not every single product on Amazon will be on Keepa. Again, they're not the only service, so you do have things like Camel. I will say, for me, I personally prefer Keepa just because they seem a little more up to date as well. So that's really one of the major things that I really like about them. But y'all, if it's Keepa, if it's Camel, get something, because bestseller ranking on Amazon is not as accurate. You definitely need to use some type of service to check the bestseller ranking. Point blank, period. Like day 1 information. Okay. Day 1. If you don't know this, you gotta go back to the drawing board. Okay. So that's what Keepa does. And so let's go ahead and jump into what Keepa looks like, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, you guys. So jumping right in, when you first get to Keepa, you will definitely see this homepage. It is just going over some things, premium data access and all that extra. Guys, so once you have your ASIN, you'll just click search and put it into the search bar, and it will pop up the choice. Now, if you're just looking at a general product, like let's say if you just search Kellogg's, it'll pop up every Kellogg's product in the system. So you can always search like that, of course, especially if you're at the store. You can always scan and it'll pop up anything that correlates to that UPC code. But of course, if you got the ASIN, put it in. Now, once you get in here, this is where the money happens, okay? As y'all can see, there's dots, there's triangles, there's lines. So let's go ahead and get into it. So what this means, you guys, so what the triangles are new third-party sellers, which are like us. So that is anyone who has sold via FBA that is not Amazon. Okay, so that's what the triangles mean. The circles are FBM sellers. So that's anyone who sold FBM for this product. The solid line, or this solid line, you guys, this is Amazon's price line. So you can see the difference in pricing throughout a time period. And then this line, the blue line, is the pricing for FBM sellers. I don't necessarily know, like for instance, why it's so low. My assumption is that someone can sell it at that price, so it is there. But as y'all can see too, it looks like once maybe that seller was out, or at least they didn't like sell on this item anymore, the price went up. So that's what the solid blue line is, and then that's what the yellow line is. So yeah, what I love to do is I will always look over a 3 month period as well as a year, you guys. But those are the ones I really look for. But I love that you can even go back to the first date of it. So as you can see, this product here itself has been selling for 3,067 days. So you can actually go back and see when it started, how it was doing up until now. So as y'all can see, this product definitely has been selling for a consistent amount of time, which is what you want to be looking at. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that when you actually click on these, it will tell you everything, or not everything, but a lot of stuff. So you can actually see, obviously it's a FBM seller, their price, how many they had in stock at that time, who sells it, their ratings and their reviews. So, I mean, it's such an amazing tool, you guys. Like, you really, if you've never gone through Keepa or really like seen how it can help you, y'all go through here. Now, as y'all can see, there are some locks. That is because there are different levels. So for me, I'm still on the free version because currently that's all I need. The free version is definitely working it out for me. But if you did want some extra tools, or you did feel like you could benefit from, like, for instance, seeing the count and, looking at the actual bestseller ranking, you can always do that. Now, I do believe that the service itself, if you were to purchase it, is like $17.50. Now, of course, $17.50 really isn't that much, but hey, if you can save it, save it. Okay, so yeah. Now, but again, if you need those features, use them. I mean, if you ask me, I don't necessarily think you need them, and I'm going to show you why. If you go into data, and this is what a lot of people don't do. A lot of people will just look at that graph, which is cool, you guys. But if you actually go into data, you will literally pull up so much information about the products. You can even see like the lowest seller. You can see who got buy box, what category. You can see the sales ranking. So, I mean, there's so much information on Keepa, you guys. If you've never really been in the system, y'all, I strongly suggest to really go into the system via your desktop, because I don't know if you know, but desktop and mobile version are different, and it is harder to read the information on your cell phone. So I do strongly suggest, if you can, when you're like trying to learn about Keepa, definitely do it via your desktop. But like I said, I mean, you can always get the paid version and get the extra perks, but at the same time, I mean, there's a lot of bill. So if you're willing to do just a wee bit of research, searching and looking, yeah, you can definitely have, a lot of options, So
what I also love, now this is where we about to get into some dip on the chip. This is where I'm really about to tell y'all or show you guys how you can really use it to your advantages. So what a lot of people don't know is you can track products, which is cool. It's cool. But you can even do variations like so. So what you can do is click variations. Now, once you get into variations, you guys, now mind you, this is a lot of times per the UPC. So if that code, the barcode on the item has more than one listing, this is where those variation products will come up. So y'all can see there are different ones. And once you do that, you can actually scroll and see. Obviously, this one instantly caught my eye. I mean, it's the same thing, just 4 packs of it. And the ranking is even better than the previous ranking. But I also noticed that the reviews are lower. So obviously, this is just something you want to look at the ratings and all that and just make sure. So that's your first tip on the chip on how to source with Keepa. Now let's get into the real sourcing with Keepa. So what you want to do is click on deals. Now, what I like is that they break it down into category. Obviously, you guys, if y'all are new to selling, you should know that you are restricted for certain things. But this is why I do like this site, is because you can break it down via if it's baby products, if it's cell phone, if it's home and kitchen. For me, I do a lot of grocery items. So grocery items like health and household and beauty, and books. So those are where I stay. But like for instance, if you're new, maybe books, maybe clothing, like kids clothing, um, school supplies or office supplies is really good too. And so yeah, actually here, let's go ahead and get into office supplies. Move my big old head. Okay, so as y'all can see to the right, now it just pulls up everything. So as y'all can see to the right, there are going to be filters. By all means, you guys pick and choose what you want. If you want to look at more sales rank, if you want to look at collectibles, whatever the case may be, go through here, play with it, and see what you find. And that way you can just get familiar with it, and that way you really learn how to use the system to work for you. You know what I'm saying? So what I like to do though, if you're curious, I will actually put it on new third party. I will go to a month view because a month is a good time. Like if it's consistently selling, you'll see it anyway. But a month is a good time to see what's happening. Honestly, 2-3 months actually is even better because 3 months is more consistent on depending on how you're searching. This is why it's so important to really get to know these tools. And so yeah, you guys, what I'll do is I will go to third party FBA. I will drop to 3 months because 3 months is a good time to see whether or not something's going up and down. Normally, that's about the amount of time that I will let something sit in inventory to decide whether or not it's something worth selling for myself anyway. What I also will do is drop my sales ranking because if it drops lower than a certain percent, I don't want it anyway. And so I will look at that. Now you can even do it via price, all that. I do have, as y'all can see, the minimum sales rank anywhere between 50 to 50,000. So all of this, you guys, you will need to just fiddle with so you can get the best options. And then I will do sales rank as well. So just something to keep in mind with. As I can see, I'm already at, you see the 1 is on top, 9 is on bottom, which means the lowest is at the top, the highest is at the other way. If it was the other way, you could just click it and it will actually switch it for you. So just a heads up on that. But yeah, so you can go in here. For instance, let's go into these pencils. As you can see, per their information, these bad boys have been selling consistently for quite some time, as y'all can see. Now, again, you can always go through. You can change. Move my big old head. You can go to your 1 month view to help determine, like, how many you want to try, stuff like that. Again, if you did need the, extra service, hey, $17.50 ain't that much. If you want that counter, hey, but get that counter. It kind of does to me, it seems like it does a lot of what Jungle Scout does as well, which I really, really like, because if you're willing to do a little bit of work, you guys, as y'all can see, you can find so many options. And this is really just how you can use Keepa not only to do your bestseller ranking and product search, but to truly product search via Keepa's site. I strongly suggest just going through all of these as possible. Like, for instance, if you see something that you are familiar with or that you think that you can get your hands on, click on it. For instance, like Gorilla, 9 times out of 10, you can get this at either a local store. You may be able to find this at you could probably find a wholesaler for it. Like, you would be so surprised, you guys, how you can like really make this business work when you source first compared to like wholesale first, like find wholesaler to look for something. Because in this way, you've already found something that works. All you have to do is just find this specific product, and you'd be surprised sometimes how easy it can actually be, whether it's at a Walmart or like a home store, or even if you have to buy it offline. A lot of times it is not as hard as it, as it really, or as some people can make it out to be. Y'all, it's really just all about knowing and practicing on using your tools, for real, for real. Now, I do want to just show y'all one more category for all my peeps out there, my fellow YouTubies. But yeah, so we ain't talking about definitely groceries where it's at. And again, you can do the same process. For instance, I mean, I'm sure y'all are familiar with this. We all know apple cider vinegar, okay? And you will see that it's selling. It is definitely selling. So yeah, this is how you can use Keepa not only in one way, but 2 times 3.
Guys, I really hope all this information was extremely helpful. I hope you guys go out and start, just practicing with Keepa, start messing with the tools and see how it can really help your own business, because you'll be so surprised. A lot of the tools that you're using, whether it's to keep up with like your inventory or Keepa or things like that, like a lot of these tools can actually help you find products as well. So if you're going to pay for a service, or if you're going to have a service, just make sure you are utilizing it to the best of its ability, especially in this business, because let me tell you, so much stuff out here, so many different items, projects, all that. You just really need to make sure that you have, what you need together to make sure your business is successful. So yeah, I really hope that this helped. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. And I did just want to say this real quick, y'all. I don't know if you guys out there, my YouTubies, are religious, not religious, whatever the case may be. But I truly just want to encourage you on this page here on Counterbalance Solutions to just get to know God, y'all. And not what you've heard about him, not what any of that. Like, really read the Bible yourself and just get to know him, because let me tell you something. You put God first, everything else falls into place, y'all. When you put God first, everything else falls into place. So, I mean, my business is a testament. So, my life is a testament. Okay, so, but nah, y'all, I really hope that this helped. And I just hope, y'all heed a little bit. Listen a little bit. But nah, y'all, thanks again. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.